How we doing, people? It's Friday. Oh, yes, it's Friday. It's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Okay. First things first. Can I get a cheeky like and follow? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. So, you might have seen yesterday's IPA review where I reviewed a Tiny Rebel Brewery IPA and it was awful. It was one of the worst I've ever had. So I'm hoping that this one here is going to redeem itself. So this is an ice cold New England IPA, 8% ABV. So a lot stronger than the one yesterday. And I do find I'm a bit partial to the stronger ones. Saying that, I don't mind a mild or weaker one, as long as it tastes good. And that one yesterday tasted like arse. It was horrendous. So, let's just check out the can. We're on a mission to bring you good times. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. You didn't do that yesterday, did you? Nothing else on here. One thing about Tiny Rebel, they don't really have much in the way of information on the can. They also don't have their website on there. Not that I've seen anyway. So quick ganders. No. Little fly. Get out of it. So, yeah. Can's got the bit of texture to it, but nothing special. And a picture of what looks like something like an injured bear or something. I don't know. So anyway, if you can hear a bit of tapping, next door's decided that this evening would be a good time to start drilling. Anyway, let's crack this open and have a smell. Now that smells like an IPA. The one yesterday didn't. So still quite mild, but it has got the hoppiness. Doesn't even say about the fruitiness or anything on this. Tiny Rebel, sort your act out. This is pretty poor. Check out Off the Range of Beers. I'd like to be able to read about your cans, about your IPAs on the can, like what fruits it's got in it, or the hoppiness of it, what hops are in there, etc. A link to your website instead of like just scan the QR code. Might not want to scan the QR code. Might want to just type it in. Anyway, I digress. Let's check this bad boy out. If this one's bad, I'm probably not going to buy another Tiny Rebel IPA again. Doesn't mean anyone else can't buy me one. Just I won't buy it. I won't waste my money. What? You want to say hello? Look, can you see the people? I'm going at a shot. There you are. How you doing? Look at your wing, it's all pink. So basically he gets separation anxiety, so when I go out for a couple of hours, he starts pulling feathers out of his wing. Even if he's got loads of toys and stuff to play with and cardboard to shred, you just get a little bit funny. So, yeah. Rah, get your beak. Rah, dinosaur. Anyway, let's get back to this. So, it's a very hazy, thick looking one. Again, it does look like a fruit juice. Not much of a head. No sediment. Looks okay. But like I say, it's not... I mean, it doesn't really look like a hazy IPA. And it doesn't really look like a strong IPA. It just looks like a fruit juice. Doesn't it? Yeah, what do you reckon? So, smell. Just smells like IPA, but mild. You can't have any. No. So, let's give it a taste. Now, you might remember we've got a new scoring system. So we're going to go 3 columns. smell, taste, and hoppiness. So I decided as well, because the cans are quite fancy on IPAs, I'm going to award an extra point or two. We'll go an extra point, unless you think otherwise. An extra point for the style of the can. Now, I don't mind the style of this can. It looks pretty good. So we'll give an extra point for that. Or maybe I should do a grading system for that as well. Maybe a 3. So if it's a really, really pretty, extravagant can, it would get a 3. Something a bit more mediocre, 2. Boring, 1. Really crap, 0. What would you give that can? Should we give that it's quite bland, it hasn't got the information on there. We'll get a 1. So the smell smelled like an IPA, but that was about it. There's a bit of a mango smell to it. Well, it doesn't say mango on there. So smell, we're going to give this one out of 5, we'll give it a 3. So 3 plus the point for the can, that's a 4 so far. Now the taste, I kept a bit quiet on that one first of all. Do you want to go back? No? Okay. So the taste. Again, pretty poor. It's not horrible, but it's not flavoursome, and it's not that nice. So if I was going to give this a rating out of 5, it's going to get... I'm not even sure if it's going to get a 3. Since it's not horrible, it's just lacks in flavour, we'll give it a 3. Being generous today, being a Friday. So 4 plus the 3, so that's a 7. Now, the hoppiness aftertaste. It hasn't really got any. Try again. Pretty poor. 1. So out of 15, no, a possible 15, 16, 17, 18. Out of a possible 18, this one's getting an 8. Pretty rubbish. So Tiny Rebel, you've screwed yourself over again. I don't really know what to say about it. It's an 8%, doesn't taste like it. This would be good for people who don't like strong tasting IPAs, but like a strong, or want to get a bit drunk or want to get tipsy quick. So yeah, not really impressed myself personally. Not one of the worst IPAs I've tried, but definitely on the lower end of the spectrum. So Tiny Rebel, you're shit. I'll give you the QR code as well, just in case you do want to scan it. That's enough. Now, links, well, there's no links besides the QR code. The taste I've given to that, I've given the rating. Pretty rubbish, eh? What do you reckon? Okay, I'm going to log off. I'm going to finish this begrudgingly and take him into the living room and, yeah, you can have a settle down. Settle down. Okay, take it steady, guys. And, yeah, have a great weekend. In fact, have a great Friday night. Unfortunately, I'm working tomorrow. But I believe we might have some friends coming around tomorrow night. I've got Sunday off, so shenanigans. Okay, take it steady, enjoy, I'll speak to you later. Maybe tomorrow, maybe even later on tonight, we'll see. Take it easy.